Hey guys, it's Jessica, and today I'm going to share with you guys a bunch of products that I've used up recently. I feel like I've been now that I've decluttered, everything that I have is something that I love, so I'm like pounding through a bunch of products way more than I usually do, which is really exciting for me. So let's go ahead and get into it. I love these videos because you can kind of find out what a person really liked because they've used the whole thing, and so that's why I like doing these. Let's start with some things that I actually bought in Paris during our honeymoon. One of these is this, I cannot pronounce this. I've tried. Tyler's tried to teach me. Le Petit Marseillais. I don't know how to pronounce that ending part. But it's their Fleur d'Oranger. Again, I can't say it right, and I bet Tyler's giggling in the other room at me. I tried so hard. Anyway, it's this body wash that smells unbelievable. It's like oranges, but it's like creamy orange. It's the best smell, like literally one of my favorite smells of all time. And the body wash was great. It was just really, you know, creamy and lovely, but mostly I was all in for the smell. So this is used up and I will be recycling it, but I loved it. I think we're going to London in winter and I know we're gonna take a day trip into Paris. So I think, well, they might sell this in London. Do they sell this in London? If so, I might buy another one because I love it. Now it's like nostalgic for me. So, another thing I got there was the Garnier Ultra Dew Nourishing Lotion, and it's in the Olive Mythique smell or scent, and it smells unbelievable. It's like a really sweet, kind of, see, I don't really know how to describe this one either, but it's a really sweet smell, and I loved it, and it was so moisturizing, and I'm so sad that it's gone. I was like pounding this stuff out until it was totally gone. It is amazing. Again, another one I would totally buy again. So if you do live in Europe and you can get this, I recommend it. All right, one thing that I used up from Paula's Choice, this is the Resist Optimal Results Hydrating Cleanser. This is the second bottle of this I've used, and I know I talk about Paula's Choice a lot, but I really do love their products, and I really trust their products. This is a really nice cleanser, but I don't think that it's any better than this other cleanser I'm going to talk about, which is the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser, which is also empty. I love both of these. They're very, very similar products, really kind of gentle to the skin, but also strong enough to truly clean your face. So, you know, I love them both. I would say, even though I love Paula's Choice, save your money and just get this, because I'm assuming, yeah, you get double the amount of product and it's way cheaper. So really, really love the CeraVe. Now the hydrating cleanser is really nice because it's so like, it almost feels like a milky lotion you're putting on your face while you're washing. I've never felt a cleanser quite like this, and I really, really like it. Right now I'm using the Cetaphil one that I've never tried actually, but I think when I'm done with that one I might go back to this because I loved it. So that's one I would definitely recommend. This next one is the Ava NYC Freshen Up Dry Shampoo. I had tried this, I think, in some subscription box, and I liked it okay. But when I saw these on HauteLook, I bought like 2 or 3 of the bottles, and as I tried it some more, I realized I do not like this stuff. It doesn't truly soak up anything from my hair, and my hair, because it can be naturally curly, it's very, I don't know, it can get oily really, really easily. And so this just was not even close to doing the trick. Like, it looked like I hadn't done anything. So I wouldn't recommend it. It smells really nice, which is why I initially liked it, but I just wouldn't recommend it. And it's still kind of expensive for what it is. A makeup item that I used up is the NYX Skinny Mascara. And this stuff, if you've seen my demo and review of, I really liked because it really combs through your lashes. I use it more as like a primer before I put on my regular mascara. I don't usually use this alone, but it was definitely a dupe for the IT Cosmetics Tightline Mascara, which I liked, but I like this one more because there's a little more product on the wand, and I just think for the price, this is exactly what I need it to do. IT Cosmetics, it's so much more expensive, so I really like this. Definitely will repurchase it. Definitely would recommend it. I used up a candle. I've used up a couple candles. I didn't save them all, but I kept this one because I wanted to talk about it. This is the Twisted Peppermint Candle from last Christmas at Bath & Body Works. And I was in Bath, this one smells good, but I don't think I like Twisted Peppermint in a candle scent because after a while it kind of made me nauseous. But I feel like, you know, Bath & Body Works candles, they used to do the 2 for $20 deals, and then it was 2 for $22. I'm like, what? Now it's 2 for $24. I'm like, it puts a bad taste in my mouth because they all know we love them, and I just feel like you know, yes, it's still a better deal than what their original prices are, but there are some amazing candles out there that are probably better for us and that are cheaper. So to me, I just feel like, I don't want to say that I'm never going to buy Bath & Body Works candles again, because I know I will, but I used to buy these like religiously, and I think I really am gonna, I'm talking so seriously about candles, like it even matters, but for real, I love candles, and you know, I don't think it's right how much they're jacking up the price when I know they're not spending any more to make these suckers. So that's just my 2 cents on it. I'll probably still buy them when there's crazy good deals from time to time. And there are certain scents like Vanilla Bean Noel, that's what I'm burning up there, that I love. But I would love to know what your candle recommendations are below. Ones that you think are probably better for you, that are maybe not as expensive, but that are also, you know, that have a good scent throw. So let me know below what you would recommend, because I don't know. All right, another product, the Garnier Fructis Extreme Control Hairspray. There is not any extreme control in this hairspray. I mean, come on, I was so disappointed. I used the whole thing because, you know, I was like, well, there's a little bit left. But it didn't, it's supposed to be anti-humidity? No, I was so disappointed. I'm going back to the Tray 2 hairspray, like in the number 5, where it's like the strongest hold. I think that one does a lot better of a job than this. So, and they're around the same price, so I wasn't impressed. It certainly is a touchable hold, and if that's what you're going for, then great, which most people, that is what they're going for. But for them to market it as extreme number 5 strength, absolutely not. Okay, so this is the Dr. Teal's Epsom Salt Foot Soak, and this, I really liked it. It was a very full bag, and it's pretty inexpensive. I think it was around $5 at Walmart or wherever, and I liked it a lot. Epsom salt is known to be good for your feet, from what I've heard. I haven't done a ton of research on it, and I remember my mom always used Epsom salt when she would give herself like just like a foot bath. I really do like this stuff, and I like it's got some peppermint essential oil in it as well, so it has a really nice fragrance, but it also just kind of feels cooling on your feet, so I probably will repurchase this, but I've got a couple bath salt type things that I'm using, but it really was relaxing. If you know you have tired feet and you like to have like foot baths, you love this. All right, next thing is the Pacifica Cocoa Pure Makeup Removing Wipes. I actually went through a few of these, and I also had the other kind. I just don't, these are okay, but the smells, all of the smells for their wipes make me a little bit sick to my stomach, just because they're so, like fake fragrance. Now, most fragrances are, but for these, they're just so, I don't know. If you've ever smelled their wipes, you're gonna know what I mean. I don't really know how else to describe it. But that's just kind of how I feel about it. They're fine. I used them up mostly just, I didn't really use them on my face because I didn't like the way they felt. They were a little like almost greasy, that the residue it left behind, but I would use it to wipe off swatches. They do okay. Would I go out and buy a bunch? No, I probably will just stick to, I feel like I get a lot of things like this in makeup subscription boxes. It's very rare that I even go out and buy makeup removing wipes because I don't use them in my skincare routine anymore. All right, so one thing that's almost used up is this L'Occitane just hand cream. It's just their original scent, just the shea butter. I used to be obsessed with for the longest time, but I'm not, I don't know, I'm kind of over it. I don't feel like it's doing a lot for my skin when I put it on anymore. That's just something I've noticed. But one thing I do love, the Weleda Skin Food, I just pulled this out to show you guys. It has a really strong smell, but I actually like it. A lot of people don't. But I actually really like the smell. But it's really almost greasy, but I love that feel. If I'm putting hand cream on like before bed and I just want it to soak in throughout the night, this is my favorite. I keep some in my nightstand as well. I love it. It's a little pricey, but you can get smaller ones to try it out. I buy mine on VitaCost, and I know I have a $10 off link below, but it really is nice. Okay, so another empty is this Cella Eyebrow Defining Gel. I just got another one of these in a subscription box this month, but it's, you know, just a really small clear brow gel, and it is clear. Mine's looking gross and brown now because I've been using it, but I just use it after I've filled in my brows with a pencil or powder or whatever. I just brush through and just kind of shape them how I want them to be shaped. This one doesn't have the most hold in the world, but if you don't want crunchy brows, I like crunchy brows because I know they're not going to go anywhere. Like, I love the Anastasia one, but if you don't like that, you would like this because it still holds them in place, just not as well. So that's just something to keep in mind. So I'm kind of like, I wouldn't repurchase it again for myself, but I have another one that I'll probably still use because I did like it. So another product I used up is the C.O. Bigelow My Favorite Night Balm. I lost the cap to it. I had this in my car. Usually when there are like deals at Bath & Body Works for these, it's like buy two get one free or whatever, so I'll usually do that with just all of this because I love this stuff. The My Favorite lip balm, which is like the daytime one, I didn't like. It kind of dried my lips out. I love the way it smelled, but it really dried my lips out. But this one is so moisturizing. I just wear it day, night. I mean, it doesn't matter. I love it. Would definitely recommend it. And my last makeup empty is this Essence I Heart Extreme one. Mascara, I mean, I didn't even say what it was. And I liked this actually a lot. It's a huge wand though, so if you know you don't like that, you would hate this, but it's probably the biggest wand I've ever used. It's like the size of my eye. But it really does add volume. It can tend to clump if you're not careful, but if you brush through them before you start going, and if you don't let it dry between layers, it's usually fine. So that's just something to keep in mind. I liked it a lot. I probably will eventually repurchase it, but I'm going through a lot of different mascaras right now. But it really is nice and it's really, really inexpensive. So those were all of my empty products for this month. I could link my empties playlist down below if you are interested in seeing some more of what I thought of products that I had used up completely. If you enjoyed, please subscribe and I'll catch you guys in my next video.